Welcome to Speak English with Tiffani. I am Teacher Tiffani. Let's jump right in. Hey girl, what you up to?
Hey girl, what's up? Nothing much. Just here cooking. How about you?
Me? Well, I actually just finished eating dinner. I was starving, so my mom and I went to get some food. So now I'm just kind of relaxing in my room, watching some TV and stuff. So, yeah. Starving. This means to be extremely hungry or to be very hungry. So let's look at some examples really quickly of this word, okay? The first one says, "Isn't lunch ready yet? I'm starving." This person is waiting for lunch to be made. The second example is, "The little children were starving." And the final example is, "I'm absolutely starving." Now this word right here, absolutely, just puts emphasis on the fact that I am extremely hungry. So absolutely starving.
Nice.
Yeah. But I thought about you guys today because one of my neighbors, he runs kind of like a dog training center. To run something. Now, this is an expression that means to operate or be in charge of a particular business or task. So let's look at some examples using this expression. We have right here, "I have been running this store for the last 25 years. It means I own the store and I'm the manager of the store. In the second example, we have, "This business has been run by their family since 1945. So this means that there's a company or there's a business that people go to, and this business or company has been run by or operated by the same family since 1945. So this family has run the business, okay? Run the business, all right? We have a huge backyard, so every day while I'm working at my desk, I see all of these dogs going past my window with him walking them. So I thought about you guys. I know you guys have a dog and you love pets. So I was going to ask you, when did you guys start liking pets? Or when did you guys start falling in love with dogs over other animals?
It's been years and years for me because I grew up with pets.
Years and years. Now, this is an expression that is used to express a long period of time. So let's look at the first example. In this example, we're talking about a young man named Michael, and we're saying, "It has been years and years since I last talked to Michael." So let's say, for example, you talked to Michael when you graduated from university, okay? So university graduation, all right? That's when you talked to Michael, right? You guys talked about what you're going to do in life, and you had a great conversation. But it's been years and years. So now you fast forward, and now you both have a family and children, and you're able to talk to each other again. So then you can say, wow, it's been years and years since we last talked to each other, okay? This period of time right here, years and years. Now, let's look at the second example. The second example says, "They have liked each other for years and years." It means they have liked each other for an extremely long period of time.
My mom and my dad always were rescuing animals. If it wasn't rescuing dogs, it was rescuing kittens. If it wasn't kittens, it was birds. You name it, we've had it.
Okay, if it wasn't this, it was that. Now, this is an expression that is used to show that there were multiple actions, options, or situations. Remember, my friend was talking about her parents and how they would rescue kittens or other animals because of their love for them. So if it wasn't this, it was that. Now, here is the first example. if it wasn't raining, it was snowing. So multiple what? Situations, okay? Raining is one and snowing is one, okay? So these actions, if it wasn't one, it was the other. And now the second example says, if it wasn't the girls crying, it was the boys screaming. Now, this sounds like a situation a teacher or a parent with young children would experience when kids aren't happy. If it wasn't one thing, it was the other. So what happens here again? We have two different actions, or it could also be situations. The girls crying and the boys screaming, okay? If it wasn't this, it was that. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What kind of dog do you guys have right now?
I have a pit bull right now.
Pit bull. Now, my friend said that her and her husband have a pit bull. This is what a pit bull looks like. So he looks very peaceful and very cute in this picture. So their dog is also very cute. This is a pit bull. Oh, whoa, whoa. You know, in America, so many Americans are scared of pit bulls. What made you get a pit bull?
Actually, it's really sad because a lot of people think that a
breed. So a breed is a stock of animals or plants within a species having a distinctive appearance and typically having been developed by deliberate selection. So on the top of the screen, you'll see that I have different types of dogs. These are all different breeds of dogs. I've put a total of 8 different breeds. Now, remember my friend, she has a pit bull, which is right here. Her dog is a pit bull. The breed is a pit bull. But you notice here, this is a beagle. Then you have a Labrador, and you have many other types of dogs, even a Shih Tzu right here. So these are different breeds or types of dogs.
Actually have some semblance into what character or personality the dog has, but really it's all about the type of owner that a breed has. And it doesn't really, some people are really scared of pit bulls because some owners have treated pit bulls badly, and they have reacted bad. But pit bulls are just like really sweet, loving dogs. They're like little cuddle bugs. They like to cuddle, and they're really, chill and really loving.
Cuddle bug. Now, this is someone or an animal who likes to be held close in another person's arms as a way of showing love or affection. Now remember, my friend said her dog is a cuddle bug. So her dog likes love and affection. So let's look at 3 different examples using this term. The first one is, Jamie is a cuddle bug. Very simple. Then number 2, both of my dogs are cuddle bugs. We cuddle all the time. And finally, number 3, they are total cuddle bugs. Now, this word total, when you add it in front, it basically emphasizes what you are saying, okay? So I used it to emphasize that they are cuddle bugs, okay? Now, one thing I do want to tell you, in the conversation, my friend said that the dogs are pretty chill. Now, this term is used very often. The term chill just means very relaxed, okay? It just means very relaxed. So if you hear this in a conversation, just know that the person is saying that the other person or the animal is very relaxed. Yeah. I can feel that. One of my closest friends, her and her husband, they had 2 pit bulls. And before I hung out with them, I also had that kind of in the back of my mind that pit bulls were dangerous dogs because of what you see on the news and all of these stories. But my friend, her 2 dogs, for years, I would always go to their house and hang out, and I was always around their dogs. And like you said, they were very lovable. They always wanted to cuddle. They were big dogs. So at the time when I go to their house and they sit on my lap, it was heavy. They were some heavy dogs, but they were really like my fear or even apprehension towards pit bulls actually went away when I went to her house. So yeah, I can feel that. So.
Good. Yeah, I'm a big advocate for pit bulls now because I have one.
Apprehension. Apprehension. Now, this word means anxiety or fear that something bad or unpleasant will happen. Also, it can mean anticipation that something bad will happen. So, my friend was talking about people having an apprehension when it comes to pit bulls. People think that something bad is going to happen whenever they're around pit bulls. So, let's look at 3 example sentences. The first one says, he felt a lot of apprehension as he moved closer to the door. So he thought something bad was going to happen as he moved closer to the door. Okay, the second sentence says, her apprehension grew as she listened to the story, as she listened to his story. So something about the story she was listening to made her feel that something bad was going to happen. Okay, and the last example, number 3. Kate is apprehensive about losing her job. She's afraid, she is fearful that something bad will happen. And that thing is losing her job. Yeah. How old is your dog now?
She is going on 11 months.
Going on. Going on. Now, this is actually a phrasal verb that means to be in progress or not done yet, or the same meaning as to continue. It can also mean about to be something or drawing close to something. And we normally use it when we're talking about time in this situation. So let's look at the 2 example sentences. Here we go. The first one is, the party is still going on. It means the party hasn't stopped, it's continuing. All right. And the second sentence is, his speech is going on 3 hours. Most of the people in the audience have fallen asleep already. All right, so again, I said when you're talking about time, it means that something is drawing to a close or coming close to something. So it means the man is probably still speaking and has been speaking for about 2 hours and 45 minutes, okay? Because it's going on 3 hours. It's getting close to this time right here. Oh, wow. She's growing fast. Yeah. I saw a picture.
I know. It's so sad. I want her to stay a puppy forever. So grow up.
Yeah. Does she have any...
But actually...
Huh.
Oh, sorry. No, actually, it's kind of cool that you told me about the trainer near your house because we've been training her a lot lately.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. We've been taking her to some training classes, and we've been teaching her basic commands as well as some advanced commands.
Oh, wow. So what does she do, like the handshake, or what does she do?
Yeah, she can sit and stay. She can do the handshake with both paws.
Aww.
She can, I'll put up my hand and she'll like tap my hand with her nose. Aww. Now I'm trying to teach her how to pick up something that's fallen from the floor.
Oh, wow. She learned a lot.
Yeah, I'm just so excited because she's so smart.
Aww. I think it's really good for the dogs, too. It's like they have so much energy, and it's like someone's actually channeling that energy to learn something, so helping them learn stuff. So that's good.
Yes, it's really helped a lot with her attention and just being a good dog. I want her to be a good advocate and a good example for pit bulls because I don't want people to be afraid of her. Channeling.
All right, so this word right here means to direct toward a particular end or object, or it can also mean to direct toward or into some particular course. So here is an example sentence of this one, okay? His mom put him in karate classes so that he could channel his energy in a safe and productive way. So this was probably a little boy who had lots and lots of energy, so much energy that his mom didn't know what to do with him. So she put him into karate classes to channel that energy, okay? All right, and the next one was advocate, okay? Advocate. Now, This is the noun form, and this word actually means a person who publicly supports or recommends a particular cause or policy. Now remember, my friend is talking about her dog. So instead of person, we're going to use her dog in this place right here. So let's look at an example sentence. Here we go. She was an untiring advocate of economic reform, okay, or economic reform. So what this means is that she did not take a break. She was constantly being an advocate for economic or economic reform, okay? Untiring just means without stopping, okay? Without stopping, untiring, okay? Yeah. Well, you sound like you're an amazing owner.
Well, I tried.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I hope you enjoyed this real English conversation. Remember to watch another of my English video lessons by clicking the video on the left or right of your screen. And as always, remember to speak English.